I'm so excited. It is finally here. If you want to see what I got from Makeup Geek, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, we are going to talk Makeup Geek today. I have received this box. I got it a few days ago, and it took a while to get here. I think there's a lot going on with shipping these days for obvious reasons. And I was nice and patient and didn't get too fussed and just decided it was going to arrive when it would arrive. And just a couple of days ago is when it did, and I was just downright giddy. Now this little box is absolutely packed. It's so cute. They put a Makeup Geek sticker on the bottom to seal it up. And I did open it up yesterday and looked through it to make sure that nothing was broken, everything was fine, but I wanted to put it all back together so that you could see how it's packed. And it's actually packed really well. So we take the tissue paper off, and you will see that all of the space in the box is really well used. And they use a fair amount of bubble wrap and protective stuffs to make sure that things don't get messed up. I will admit, have one casualty, and it's in this little palette here. It's the one of two pre-made palettes that I picked up. Now this is, you may still be able to get some product from Makeup Geek. I'm going to just say it right there. I'll have the link below. They are clearing out their old stock, and this is what I bought. I bought old stock, and they're less than $2 a shadow. It's really, really inexpensive. And this one is, the first is it's All That Glitters. It's a 9-pan palette, so I'll show you that one. And it's in the traditional Makeup Geek 9-pan palette. And this is what it looks like. It's very pretty. And this is the shadow that broke yesterday, that I found out yesterday was broken. And I have repressed it. So you'll see a little bit of messed up paper around that shadow because I repressed, and I used, crumbled it all up and used alcohol and then pressed it back using the back of an empty pan. And I think it worked out really, really well. So I'm pretty happy about that. So there is one palette there. And I also got another pre-made palette, which is the Makeup Geek Target Quad in. It's called the Promise Eyeshadow Palette, and it has a quad, obviously, 4 shadows. There's Peach Smoothie, Grandstand, Tan Lines, and Dark Roast. So pretty happy about that, and it is magnetic, which I really, really appreciate. And then I got 3 more of the magnetic palettes from Makeup Geek, because I think that they are fantastic. They're 9-pan palettes with the holes at the back so that you can easily punch out colors and put them back in. And I just really appreciated that and wanted to get a few of those because I think that they're really well done. And because they're so secure in there, I'm not worried about taking singles in that kind of packaging when I'm going to be out and about, whereas with just a plain magnetic palette, singles can move around more. So I think that if I'm going to need to transport singles, this is the kind of palette that would be particularly good to use. And I did try them out yesterday. I did try putting a few singles in, and it worked beautifully. So I'm pretty happy about that. And for the quads, I also decided to get a few empty quads as well. I like the fact that there's a window on the front, and again the 4 spots for the singles. Now they don't have an easy way of coming out, but I still think that I'd be able to manage to pop the pan out, so that's not bad. And it's all cardboard, so I'm sure that I'd be able to put something in there to be able to remove singles, as I mentioned. So 2 of those. And then finally, I got 2 packages of some singles. So one package had 7 singles and the other package had 16. So 7 and 16, I have a total of 23 singles to show you. And to make it easier, I ended up putting them all in a single magnetic palette, and they just fit. So let me show you right away. So 3 complexion products, these 3 here, and I don't know the names all by heart. So this one is more of a peachy pink, and it is called XOXO. And this one is Spellbound. And finally, a contour product, more on the cooler side, and that one is called Half-Hearted, a warm, oh, it says warm medium contour, but it looks like somewhat cool. It's not a bronzer type. I find it's more of a like contour shadow, and lots of singles. And I have to admit, I really like these guys right here. I like the purple. I love the deep eggplant. There are a lot of very pretty colors. Very curious about this one. This kind of color is what makes subculture so exciting to me, so I'm very excited to try that one. And I thought I would grab this one, particularly to do a few cooler looks, and I thought that this one might work well with a couple of other shadows in here. I'm pretty excited about this order. I am planning on swatching everything for you in case you are curious about taking a look at what Makeup Geek has left of their old stock. And maybe these swatches will help you decide whether or not you want to take the plunge and get a few things while they're still available. So that is it. That is the little treat that I received in the mail not long ago, and the price was super reasonable. So if you are looking for some inexpensive singles, I would recommend just taking a peek at what they have left. Anyway, that's it from me. Just wanted to share some goodies that I got in the mail. And let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of what I chose. And if you are interested in a swatches video, I will put it up sooner than later. But for now, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.